Name's Detective Amy L Loid. I work molecular crimes. Proteins fold or they don't. And when they don't, I step in. Detective Amy L Loid was finally in office, was able to take on this case, but what she didn't know was that this case was personal. Teen, she was my closest friend. Now she's falling apart. I won't let it end like this. Detective Amy L Loid was in the office day and night, trying to understand protein folding and misfolding to get a better grasp of what she was getting herself into. Yes, I reviewed the case file and got some more background information about the suspects. I think it's time.
We interrupt this program to bring you a special report.
Proteins are found pretty much anywhere in our body, and its structure is very important to its function. Proteins like hemoglobin, collagen, and antibodies are very important to our body. Hemoglobin carries oxygen from the lungs to the tissue, collagen helps provide structural support, and antibodies help fight off infections. These proteins are made up of different amino acids, which will then be placed and sequenced into a chain called polypeptides. These polypeptide chains actually have the native structure of the protein encoded in its sequence. Some of these amino acids will interact with each other and cause the protein to fold and create bonds. The process of protein folding is still very complex, as we do not have a full understanding of how it determines the native shape. But sometimes these proteins can fold inappropriately or become aggregated. These aggregated or misfolded proteins can end up being degraded by the proteasome and be broken into small peptides to be reused by the body. But sometimes a chaperonin, another type of protein, like the GRO-ES and EL complex, can help the misfolded protein go back to its native structure. But sometimes this pathway may not always work, since another causation of misfolded proteins are prions. Prions are abnormally folded proteins that can cause diseases or sometimes even death. These prions can end up passing its structure to normal proteins and causing diseases like mad cow's disease or CJD. 3 suspects, 1 misfolded friend. You'll help me crack the case. Chaperonin. Suspect number 1. I understand you're a busy person, Mr. GRO-ES and EL complex. I just was looking over the information and all the research I've done, and just shows that you mediate folding when proteins are damaged or unfolded. You kind of increase speed and efficiency when it comes to protein folding. Yeah. You suck in the protein and just keep trying structures until one is energetically favorable and its native structure. Yeah, okay. Just had a, couple questions. Why weren't you able to help my friend, teen, And also if there was any other people there, like misfolded proteins that you saw around while you were there. Or in case if you ever saw teen, you can just include that.
I tried to help her, but there's too many misfolded proteins. I couldn't help all of them.
Sure, bud. That's what they all say. Suspect number 2. The proteasome. It's says right here that you're a garbage disposal for misfolded proteins. Why weren't you able to save my friend from other misfolded proteins?
Well, I guess I was too full to degrade all the misfolded proteins, including your friend.
What do you mean there was other misfolded proteins? The case said there was only her. Where are you getting this information from? Confess.
Okay, well, it just seemed like all the misfolded proteins were multiplying.
And last of all, suspect number 3, prions. So, how have you been, honestly?
I've been great.
Well, isn't that great, huh? So, why were you at Universal at the same time? My friend, Teen, was also there. Do these pictures ring a bell? I know you recognize her. Like, come on, look at her. You are the one that did this.
I'm always at Universal Studios. And of course, I see hundreds of thousands of proteins all the time. But I don't recognize your friend Teen. I'm sorry.
Okay, fine. Since you don't want to cooperate, this interview is over. The end. I've interviewed the suspects. The chaperone tried to help. The proteasome was too full. And the prion, well, the prion didn't want to cooperate. Teen's still out there, misfolded, unstable, and the case still wide open. So what do you think? Who's responsible and why?